Welcome to Art Making as Spiritual Self-Care for Hospice Workers. This program was inspired and designed for hospice professionals who provide compassionate care at the end of life. Hospice work often places you at the intersection of love, suffering, and human fragility. This work is meaningful, but it is also deeply demanding. No one is immune to the effects of grief, burnout, or spiritual depletion. As professionals in the room with patients and with their families, we often find ourselves holding it together, trying not to escalate emotions that are already high. But we also need ways to process and decompress for ourselves. In hospice care, spiritual support is considered a mandatory service for patients. While patients and their families are given the opportunity to opt in for spiritual care as part of the holistic model of hospice, there is no parallel support for hospice workers' spiritual well-being. This program was designed to fill that gap. Hi, my name is Melissa Frost. Working as an art therapist in home and inpatient hospice settings, I was called to this work after experiencing the profound compassion that hospice professionals provided to my own family members at the end of their lives. That experience left me with a deep respect for all of you who give your time, skill, and love to this work every day. The reality of hospice work, however, is that many professionals experience compassion fatigue and burnout, often due to the high turnover rates, understaffing, and prolonged exposure to grief and loss. Over time, these stressors can lead to spiritual distress, a state where one may feel disconnected from meaning, purpose, or a sense of inner coherence. My own journey led me to explore how art making can restore spiritual well-being. Research shows that creative expression supports holistic health by facilitating reflection, emotional processing, and meaning-making. As Carl Jung observed, humans share universal archetypes and symbols that help us navigate the universal human experience. Across cultures and history, artistic renderings, symbols, and materials have expressed themes of mortality, offering a language for understanding what is often too complex to put into words. The creative process offers a way to externalize struggles, witness your experience from a reflective distance, and reframe and integrate personal narratives in ways that renew resilience and restore purpose. Whether you are deeply religious, follow a spiritual practice, or identify as agnostic or atheist, we all share the human experiences of pain and grief. As grief educator Alan Wolfelt reminds us, grief is not something to fix, but something to honor. And everyone needs ways to express it. This guide is not about prescribing to a belief system. Instead, it invites you to honor your own spirit and acknowledge your journey as you bear witness to the struggles of others and their families. In this orientation, we will focus on creating safety, navigating the website to download worksheets and access resources, and showing you your art kit, which will be your companion throughout this journey. I am honored to accompany you in this process of using art making as spiritual self-care. Thank you for the work you do, and thank you for being here.